Howdy, Ramblers!
Howdy! It's another Free Beer Friday.
Happy Free Beer Friday. Sorry about the noise. We're going to have to be loud. But,
so that we can talk about the boil.
Yeah, we're brewing today.
And drinking some delicious English bitter we made.
Yep. So we have a fan set up here, and we also have the vent going above the stove for full circulation effect.
Yeah, and we keep a fan in the bedroom window too to kind of try and suck air out, because it actually, the humidity in the house goes way up brewing indoors.
So yeah, we're doing that. And then also we got a boil going, which is mainly what we're going to talk about today. So the stage of the boil is pretty important. It helps to cook the hops and create certain flavors. And during the stages of the boil, which usually lasts, what, about an hour, you would say?
We'll usually boil for about an hour, but it can be longer. 90 minutes, 120 minutes. Some malts you may need to cook longer to drive off certain compounds. Also, you can develop more intense flavors from the cooking of the sugar.
And that will make it more caramel flavor, which is pretty cool.
Generally, an hour is all you need, because that's going to give you plenty of time to cook your hops and your malt. And also, the other thing about the boil is that when you're done, because it's been boiled, it's now all sterilized and ready for yeast.
So we're using a hops called Nugget, which smells pretty good.
And why would we have put in the 60-minute hop if the boil just started?
Well, the first hop that you put in is actually going to be your bittering hop. So we put it in right at 60 minutes because we use it to count down. It's easy kind of to keep track of it with the timers. And
right, so you don't count up, you count back from 60.
From 60.
So the 20-minute hops goes in 20 minutes before the end of the boil.
And the other thing we're going to do at that time is put in what's called Warflock. Some people call it Irish moss, which it is basically in tablet form. Or sometimes they use seaweed, is that right?
It's derived from seaweed.
Derived from seaweed, and that basically helps clarify the beer in the boiling process, which is just kind of an aesthetic thing. This is the Nugget hops in pellet form.
Look, nugget and a biscuit.
Nugget and a biscuit.
So this is 20-minute hops then. Also be similar around 30 minutes. Once you're about halfway through the boil, you're not going to boil off as many of the aromatics and compounds that make hops so unique. And so with, say, this 20-minute hops, you're going to end up with this being much more for
flavor.
For flavor.
Yeah.
Flavor. And then we've got one here, 1 minute. Some people even do one at flame out right when you take it off. But basically, near the end of the beer, you're mostly getting what we're getting now, which is the delicious aroma.
So today we are making a smash beer, which we've talked about before. Single grain, single hop. And it's pretty easy and good. It's like a house ale that we like to have on tap at times. So we're doing the Nugget hop, which we're actually going to try it in 3 different phases on purpose. And Eric can't seem to get enough of it.
Right, and then in a more traditional recipe that's on a smash, sometimes there's only one type of hop, but often you pick different hops for each step to bring out really specific characteristics. But this is a great way to get the full flavor profile of this hop, the Nugget.
Alright, so we are just waiting now for the boil to get to the point where we need to put in the 20-minute, which is about 18 minutes from now. So we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back, which will seem like seconds. Poof. We are 1 minute away from putting in the 20-minute hops. 40 seconds. We're doing this in real time, people. 3/4 of an ounce of this Nugget. It smells amazing. Some Warflock. 20 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Da, 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 da.
There was something sticky in the cabinet.
Alright, so the 20-minute hops is now gone in. Now we have 19 more minutes until we get the next one. I found it! We're ready with the 1-minute hop. Here we go in.
Okay, so, whoa, oh, we don't have to yell anymore. I'll leave that one Okay, so our boil is over. Come right off the heat, and we're hooking up our coil immersion cooler.
Heat stick, please.
Ooh, hot. And it smells really hoppy, really great.
Oh yeah, this one turned out really good. I'm excited.
Can't wait to find out, but that brings us to the end of the boil.
Yeah.
And
I guess next time we talk about yeast.
we'll talk about probably cooling and pitching.
All right, so that's it for now. Until next time.
All right, ramble on.